They pushed him to the ground and laughed at him for wearing the same clothes every day, not knowing his mom couldn't afford new ones. But two of the school's best football players noticed and felt bad for him, so they texted each other that night to see what they could spare from their own closets. And when they pulled him out of class the next day, they didn't just give him new clothes, but also his first real friends. A student pushed his classmate to the ground in the library, and the whole class circled around them. Their teacher rushed over to break up the fight, but when she got to the two boys, the kids suddenly started clapping. And after they handed her a box full of birthday gifts, she finally realized it was a prank and broke down in tears. She looked down from an airplane, saw a farm shaped like a milk bucket, and asked her husband to shape their land into her favorite instrument. He promised her he would do it when they had more time. But just a few years later, a blood vessel burst in her brain, and she died at only 25. So he and his 4 children planted over 7,000 trees by hand. And when the last tree was finally in the ground, a half-mile-long guitar stretched across his farm, big enough for his wife to see from heaven. The tsunami hit, separating the hippo from its group. Now, a rescue team managed to capture him and bring him to an animal park. But he grew lonely since he was the only hippo there. That is, until he noticed a 130-year-old turtle walking in the distance. You see, its large brown shell made it look like a hippo. And even though it rejected him at first, they later went on to become best friends. A pilot told his girlfriend the engine just failed, and their plane dove toward the ground. So he handed her the emergency checklist and told her to read it out loud. But when she reached the last line, it said, "Will you marry the pilot in command?" And when she said yes, he finally pulled out the ring. They pushed him to the ground and laughed at the way he looked. So he uploaded a video on YouTube describing his experience being ugly. But after it went viral, one girl left a comment calling him cute. They talked every single day, eventually even meeting in person. And just 1 year later, they got married, and he posted a new video on his channel to tell his viewers he finally found love. A couple attended every single game of their favorite football club for over 50 years, turning them into the most loved and well-known fans in the entire stadium. But one day, everyone noticed their seats were empty. And when the club found out they had both passed away, they honored them by making their seats unavailable to book forever, and even put a cardboard cutout of them in the stands.
The girl lost her balance and fell off her father's jet ski into the open sea. She couldn't swim, and the waves immediately pulled her under. But as she sank deeper, a wild whale noticed her and understood why she was panicking. So it swam over and lifted her above the waves, allowing her to breathe until her father could finally pull her to